It's Sinfull with 2 L's, you know, full of sin, Las Vegas. And then his wood page is the same thing, Sinfull Wood Designs.
Yes. Did you guys have any questions real quick? No?
Yeah, what kind of tape is
Does
that?
it hurt when he pulls the tape off of you, especially on your nipples? No.
It tickles, actually. It's it tickles more than it hurts for the majority. The only part that actually hurts is like when you pull it out of your butt crack, and that's like not even a band-aid. It's just one of those like, whoa, okay, done.
So I have all different types of tapes.
A lot.
We have pretty much every color under the rainbow. We have gold, and it's just a mirror foil tape. And then we have like, I'm gonna use it on her as a translucent, so it changes colors, as you can see in different lighting. And we can use this on different canvases, wall arts. I even decorated cars, like do some eccentric designs on cars and like super sports cars and whatnot. And you have like silver, then you have like pretty much every other color under the wood. The world like red, blue, greens, and they're pretty much all just like a foil type film. They have like a backing on it. And then
Where do you get them?
I special order them from a company that just ships to me pretty much.
Okay.
It's over on the East Coast. And then the other, like the baseline on this outfit over here is all like electrical tape. So you see like the white and the blacks are all just electrical tape. And then yeah.
So it moves with your body. So when you're actually wearing the outfit, you can do things with it. Like last weekend, I did a video for American Gladiator, and I worked out in a tape outfit.
Yep. And then outfits are all waterproof. So the models can actually go swimming in them for 8 to 10 hours roughly, and then they won't come off. And then we've had her doing a photo shoot in the ocean for about 8 hours, and salt water, sand, everything was fine. It didn't come off at all. But do you guys want me to show you how it's done kind of real quick?
Sure. Totally, yes.
Yeah. So let me scoot you closer. So as you can see on her, I'll show this one, I've already kind of started this, and this is kind of just a random design that I just created off the top of my head. And then I'm going to try to recreate or just do something different on this other side, so you can kind of see how it goes in one piece at a time, just kind of going from it. So it's pretty much just a huge game of Tetris. If you're good with shapes and designs, then you would pick this up pretty well. But you want to get all like the little pieces like really close together, so there's not like huge spaces. There's certain designs that work really well with other designs, and you kind of learn that as you go. What designs you know are pretty much going to go fit with any other pattern that you do. And then,
It's really fast.
And then you can change the direction of the outfit design just by flowing it with here. So I can flow the outfit up closer to her neck and do a neck piece, or I can actually flow it this way over to her shoulder and do more of a shoulder piece, just depending on the direction of the shapes that I'm applying on her body. And that goes with any other canvas or automobile or whatever I use as the base. And then you just kind of fill the void spaces in. So you can use like a smaller shape like this one right here. I'll probably just cut a little tiny piece to fill that in. So you know what piece, so you can kind of get like a full coverage on everything. So normally an outfit would take about 40 minutes for a full top and bottom outfit. Tops like this one would probably only take maybe about like 15.
Hmm.
If you guys have any questions, I can answer them as you watch this if you guys want.
Say it again.
I can answer any questions if you guys have any.
I would say you usually have the model on a step stool and work around them. I've seen
Right.
you, and you know, and he just works his way around, and it's amazing to see him work in person. I've seen him do, and I think like a couple hours, 3-4 models sometimes. Like he just goes.
And we've done fashion shows and stuff, and fashion events. We've worked for like the Golden Knights hockey team, the Raiders, the Red Sox. We've worked for Corona, Jack Daniels, a bunch of other companies, and we can take any logo. And I have like a special way to actually get and print the logo out on like a sticker form, and then actually cut the logo out and actually have it on the model, so we can do any company like sponsored events or whatever, and they really love it. To have like a model being taped up and then with their logo on there, kind of like a cool, different design.
Very clever.
Or a way to attract more business, you know.
So been word of mouth.
Say again?
Still been word of mouth advertising from the beginning, or did you have to put a lot of money into marketing?
Actually, it was all just word of mouth pretty much until I moved to Vegas, and then when I moved to Vegas 2 years ago, it just blew up. And it was still pretty much just word of mouth and social media, because everyone, you know, they're like, oh, who did your outfit? And then all of a sudden they, you know, tell them who did their outfit, and they just get passed around, and I'll get calls and, you know, random requests to do their events or whatever. So now we get flown all over the country doing different events and private meet like gatherings or model shoots or whatnot. So yeah, it's pretty different, but it's all a lot of fun. And every piece is going to be different, like on each model, because the body is different for every model. So you can have like the same type of design, but it's going to look completely different on one model to the next, just based off the curves of the body and everything.
No, people going down to blues.
Just to let you know, they do male models too.
Yeah.
Gladiators.
Yeah, most of the MLs, we make them look like they're like wearing battle armor.
That's where we went to see Brian or something like that. Was that Brian?
Have you
And then
ever
we can
tried it
add-
on short-haired animals?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Say again?
Have you ever tried it on short-haired animals?
No, it doesn't. The tape doesn't stick well to hair at all. So the models, when they come in, I'd have to have them like make sure that they are for the most part hairless, or they've shaven everywhere that they want the outfit to go. Because hair, it just doesn't stick well. You know, it's like I can even try to put it in her hair right here, and the more it moves around, it just falls right off. Like there's really nothing holding it to any hair, you know. So that's the only problem with the tape and hair. But I'm gonna show you real quick one thing else.
The tape moves with my body, so I can move and do whatever, and it's gonna stay.
Right.
Like it doesn't come up or move.
It's comfortable. It's
Yeah. The models feel like they're actually wearing an outfit instead of like body paint where you can't really feel anything on you. So you're pretty much full covered as you would be, or more than you would be at a beach. So what I do on some of my outfits, I take these little diamonds and jewels, and we have them in every color you can possibly want. And then we just accent the actual outfit and kind of make it pop and stand out. They're little stick-on jewels and diamonds. And it kind of creates like more of a illusion of, you know, shininess, or you can even make it look like a necklace. I'll make a necklace for her real quick.
Glam.
Yeah, makes it look more pretty, and like, you know, girls love diamonds. I mean, am I right?
Yes.
That's what they say.
So then I can also take them and use them as a necklace, or design any type of jewelry on the model, just with these. So there's that, and then I'm gonna finish it real
oh,
quick.
pretty.
You have
Right?
the studs. You have the studded things too, Johnny, right?
Huh?
Yes, we do have studs.
Yep, we have studs,
Um,
spikes,
We don't have any
rings.
names, but-
And I have all different sizes of these jewels, so we can go as big as we want or as small as we want. We can do bracelets. We can do pretty much anything on these things.
You were at an open house about a month ago now. Has it been a month already? 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, something like that.
And there was a couple models that they had. One model was taped like a Playboy bunny, but she had a coat over her for a good bit of the time because it was kind of chilly that night. And when she took her coat off, none of the tape came with it. I mean, it just stuck. I mean, it stayed in
Yeah.
place, which was great. So
I could go out and party all night in this outfit and still have it on the next morning.
Yeah, or do modeling events or whatever. And then we can, even make like little diamond earrings for her or whatever you want. We can actually add like rings into it, like this outfit right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we have these rings, these metal rings, and I can actually recreate like an actual lingerie piece or something like that. So you can just tape around it, hook the tape around the ring, and then kind of pull it and kind of make the more like actual outfits that look like they're real and whatnot. So yeah, pretty much you can design anything you can possibly want, from Halloween outfits, cosplay, Wonder Woman.
Here, I'll show you our wall.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not very good at this. Okay. So this was our calendar last year that we posted up on our wall. So we do basic bikinis up here at the top, and then, okay. So basic bikinis that girls can go to clubs here in Vegas wearing, or the beach, or honestly, whatever they want to do.
And then we've done like a Wonder Woman kind of outfit. So it's more of like a cosplay or Halloween or whatnot. And then this one is Brie. And we did a Game of Thrones. So she was Sansa Stark from Game of Thrones. And that whole outfit's made out of tape. And then I even made the cape for her too. So that cape was all handmade.
Cool.
And then we've done more elaborate ones like Storm. And so that whole outfit obviously is tape, and then I made the cape separate. And then I made this whole outfit out of tape with the wings and everything, attached the wings to her. So it's more of a fallen angel type look. And then we did more of like a Roman goddess type look with the tape and the sheets and kind of in the desert. So that was cool. We've done everything from Mortal Kombat. So we did a full one-piece corset on her. And then just more glam shots that we can do. Pretty much anything you can think of, I can really create with the tape. Here is one of our good friends. She did more of like kind of a glam style, futuristic in the bathtub. And then this is what he was talking about with like the spikes. So we can add spikes to any outfit or any type of design you can possibly want. And then mix and match from, all of our handmade masks and stuff. We even made like some of these masks out of tape.
Amazing.
So we made these for like a Mardi Gras type of event that we did. Sorry, my desk is a mess, but.
Welcome to creative.
Right.
How do you get around the licensing issues like with Wonder Woman and some of the other characters?
Well, licensing and copyright issues. Oh, sorry, dropped the camera. They only pretty much go off of a 20% ratio. So it's only copyright if you copy it 100% or anything above 80%. If it's about 80% or less, then it's not copyright because you changed something about it. So just because like we did a theme of Wonder Woman, we're not copying the actual Wonder Woman outfit like identically or 100%. So that's how you get away with all the copyright issues. for that.
Here are the spikes, so you can kind of see the sizes and range that we have. That's a standard size business card. So we have anything from these itty bitty things in both red and black to the medium size where we have silver or gold. And then we have the really long silver spikes. And then all of these get put into an outfit with tape. So
How did
kind
you
of
do the, sorry to interrupt, how did you do those lacy masks?
these are actually metal that we've purchased and modified. So like this one, we added glitter. We did a butterfly shoot.
And the other one, we added diamonds and stuff to it.
Yeah, this one we used. So he made the Deadpool mask. This one was made out of just a mask that we got at Party City, I think. It was just a plain mask, and then they added all of the
We painted it and designed
paint
it.
and the mesh in the eyeballs and that kind of thing. This one was actually for our Phantom of the Opera photo shoot that we did. But we added rhinestones and stuff to that to make it more flashy, I guess. And then we glittered the Batgirl mask so that they stand out a little more in photos.
But yeah.
So, and we have all of the swords and any accessories you could possibly need for a photo shoot. So,
You guys can definitely check out our Instagram page that has pretty much all of our outfits and designs and videos. It also has our like time-lapse videos, so you can see like a whole outfit, you know, with under a minute of them being made. So it's actually kind of cool. And then we have other like modeling videos and theme shoots and pretty much anything you can possibly want to look at. But you guys have any other questions or?
Yeah, I know. How did you get into doing this? I'm just curious. I mean, what made you think, I'll put tape on a girl?
I actually didn't want to do it. I got back from the military and was just working as a technician at Lexus. So I was a certified technician for them. And then I had a friend or two friends that were dancers, like go-go dancers at nightclubs, or the themed dancers. And they were going to this event and they wanted a really cool outfit. And I used to make all my own Halloween outfits, like hand sewed all my outfits out of different types of fabric and wanted to do custom, like cosplay outfits and stuff. So they came to me and they said, hey, we have a really cool idea. And you're really good at making outfits. You want to help us? And I was like, yeah, cool. I'll help you make an outfit. Like, what do you want? And they're like, well, this might sound kind of weird, but we want you to tape us. And I'm like, you want me to do what to you? And they're like, yeah, like we want you to make an outfit out of tape. And I was like, so you want a dress out of tape? And they're like, no. We want you to kind of design something really cool, like, lingerie-ish, kind of something out of tape on us. And we're going to go to this event. So I was just kind of blown away of what the hell they were talking about. And then I tried it, like we practiced a couple times and then they're like, yeah, cool. I love it. Let's do this. And I was like, all right, whatever. You guys are doing some weird shit, but whatever. And so they went to the event and then I guess they loved it. Everyone had a blast and they started passing my number out to all these photographers, models, agencies, and magazine companies that were there. And so then I started getting these random calls from all these other people asking me like, hey, can we have you do our shoots and stuff? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And they're like, oh, your tape work on the models. And I was like, oh, like that was just a one-time favor I did for a friend. I'm like, I have a real job. And so then they're like, no, we want to pay you. And I was like, wait, you're going to pay me to do this? Like, okay, like I've never heard that before. So then I was working both jobs. I was doing this as like a little side hobby. And then it just started blowing up and getting more popular and people just started loving it more and more. And then eventually I'm doing this now professionally for about 8 years. And I do all the woodworking as my other business on the side. And then I do other couple little side things and events and stuff. But yeah, I never knew this would blow up this big after I got out of the military. So, but
Do you work with any of the showgirls?
oh yeah, we worked with a bunch of showgirls. Some of our friends are actually the showgirls. So
Actually, here's one. So this girl right here, her name is Katie. She used to work at Zombie Burlesque, before COVID. And then this is actually a famous actor or actress. Her name is Danielle Vasanova.
She's been in a few really good movies that just came out recently.
This is Danny. She teaches pole classes and is actually the 2019-2020 pole fitness, I think, queen or something like that of the year. So she was really good.
Let's see.
I'm trying to remember everyone.
You turn your book.
What was that?
Can you turn the book, or can you turn it because it's like?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to make this, holding.
Oh yeah, so these are some of the outfits that I draw up and I design freehand before I actually like create them on the model. Like these are more elaborate ones, so I have an idea and I kind of want to draw it out before we go actually on set. And then some of these ones, so like I just create on the top of my head when I get there, just whatever looks good on the model's body.
So this top one was actually his audition for Fuse Management, the talent agency here in town. And he copied a Honey Burdette lingerie piece
that I saw on a picture, and I just kind of, all right, I can do that, like recreate that for, out of an outfit. So I just saw the picture once, and then I just did it all freehand in front of them. I think it took about maybe 45 minutes to an hour to recreate their lingerie piece from Honey Burdette.
These are the 2019 top 4 BBW girls they were at AVN,
AVN or whatever.
And they wanted to do a photo shoot, so that was really cool.
For their magazine or something that they wanted to do.
So.
My internet had cut out, and I don't know if someone asked this question already. So what's an outfit usually cost for someone to get done?
It depends on the detail or the elaborateness of the outfit. So it's anywhere right now, I'm charging $150 to $200 for a full outfit design. But then when we go to we fly and go to these huge like resort takeover events or modeling events, and they have like a set amount of models or girls that are getting outfits, we guarantee you this amount. Then I kind of break the price down to around $100 an outfit, just so more people can get it done.
They're also not as elaborate.
Yeah, so they're more basic outfits, but I mean, we would rather please everybody instead of having only a few people get it because they don't want to pay $200 for an outfit.
Typically at events we don't do a ton of these style with a ton of rings and studs and all of that kind of stuff
because it takes a lot longer. So we use more jewels because they're really easy and quick to put on instead of all the diamond or the studs and the rings and all the spikes. So then we do more of these style outfits right here. And then some of these, so the more mosaics are very popular. And that's what I kind of call them, mosaics, because they're kind of like a mosaic piece.
Hold on, this is flipped.
Same with these. And then this was actually at one of the events. So it's a 2-layer. So we did like a black electrical tape on the first, and then we kind of do a cover up on top of it, kind of just like this bikini also.
So the one on the right hand side where we're in the same tape was kind of to show how the same color or the same style or the same outfit will look completely different on 2 different people.
Right. Because this is another color changing tape, so it changes colors and depending on the light. You can see how it looks different on her than it does on her. And this is Brie because she's really white as hell. And then she is very tan.
I'm Irish. The sun doesn't like me.
So yeah, you can use the same tape on someone else. It's going to look completely different, which is actually kind of cool because you're never going to get the same outfit twice.
Here's another showgirl. Her name is Vicky. She also did zombie burlesque and country burlesque.
And then we've been in a few magazines and been published, I think 4 or 5 times now in a few different magazines. And then we've done a couple of runway shows. we're actually are in the works of getting a reality TV show, just like America's Next Top Model. So we're trying to do that right now.
Congratulations.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, that's in the works right now. We're still setting up all the paperwork and the legalities of it and everything.
When you do a runway show,
Mhm.
who else is on the runway competing? I mean, I presume it's kind of like a competition on a runway show.
We've done that. I've done like competitions before, but then we've mostly, I mean, some of the ones that we've done are just my models, you know. So we would do like a fashion show with just my designs.
Just your
you know?
group.
Yeah, and we would have like, you know, anywhere from 6 to 10 models, you know. And then then I'd come out on stage and actually like design an outfit as we have some of the models walking around, you know, and stuff, so they can watch the outfit like taking place. Because a lot of people love just watching the outfit like from start to finish, from nothing to this gorgeous, you know, outfit on a model being taken place right in front of them. So that's a huge kind of like showpiece that a lot of people pay to go see. And then I have like 2 other models that would already have an outfit, so when all the guests arrive, like they already can see like the already finished product. And then we have the rest of the 6 models like still waiting to get taped up. So it's a huge, you know, 5-hour long event. And like some of the ones we do, we would have like, you know, DJs and music and dance floor and, you know, a full bar, so those people can enjoy like every aspect of the night, you know, when they're at these events. And then they can watch me tape up the outfits and the models and stuff, and kind of enjoy like a full extravaganza.
Oh, there's a good example of the spikes.
Mhm.
So
How has the COVID thing affected your business?
It affected it like right at first. It sucked because I had a whole schedule planned of all these like fashion shows and runway shows and stuff that we were already booked for, and those all got shut down. But then as we started going on, we started doing like small photo shoots, you know, with just like 1 or 2 people. And then we started getting booked more and more for larger events and stuff. So it's been interesting, but we have actually done pretty well with it. I mean, because, you know, in a room, I could just wear a mask, or the model could wear a mask because I'm making an outfit for her. And then the photographer would, you know, be at least 6 feet away. So, you know, it's not really anything like that.
So you say you're charging around 100 to 200. Now, do you, like when you use the spikes, do you lose the spikes to the model, or you take them off at the end of the day?
It depends on what the event is. If they're actually like having me make an outfit for them and they are going to a separate location to get the shot done, then typically I'll just give them the spikes because I can order some more spikes online. Or if they're doing a shot like the shoot right there, then, you know, they normally give the spikes back, or, you know, the jewelry or whatever come back. But I mean, it's the spikes aren't really expensive that much. You could buy like, I think like 200 spikes for I think $20 or whatever.
Can you reuse the string of diamonds that you put on her neck, or is
no?
Is,
it's all the jewelry that I hand make, like little diamonds and the dazzling and stuff. That's all one-time use only. So then you have to go buy some more of it.
So about like the one with Brian right there in the center. That's a lot of tape. About how much?
So that's all one piece of like strand at a time. So I start with the bases, like just the outline of it first, and then we would go back in and I would have like the really tiny thin pieces going one stripe at a time and kind of making the whole corset back and forth. So that one's a very time consuming. That one's about an hour and a half roughly, tape job.
because it's so intricate.
Yeah, it's so detailed and intricate and stuff.
So that's
and
about
then
what,
this is a good
2 rolls
picture
tape?
of a guy up here. So we did a couple. So we have a male and female couple. And it was actually just kind of a really cool.
So it's about what, 2 rolls of tape each person?
No, normally for 1 roll, or I could do 1 model per roll or 2 models per roll. So it's 1 or 2 models would normally last a roll.
Depending on the tape.
Yeah, depending on the tape and depending on how much coverage or the outfit requires.
Like this is a lot of that tape.
Yeah.
So that would be pretty close to a full roll.
and then something like that, you know, and then that's a little different. So it just depends on the coverage that we would do or the design of the outfit.
So you have all the models sign a waiver?
Yeah, they all sign professional waivers and model release forms and everything. And you know, permission that we're actually going to be creating an outfit on them, and it's all, you know, legal and everything. And then when we do make the outfits, I do make the outfits in front of everybody else. So I never actually have a model like by herself making the outfit. That's one of my like very thing I'm very strict about. I want other people to be there watching it, you know, and watching the outfit take place. And, you know, so there's no, you know, he say, she say type thing, or, you know, no one can be accused of anything, because that's the last thing that anybody wants.
Last questions for them?
Is it painful taking the tape off when they're done with the outfit?
No, actually, it's really not bad at all. Like if I take, how do I rotate this? So if I take the tape off, these are just one piece at a time. So it's super simple and it just flakes right off.
But once you take the piece off, it can't go back on,
No.
because it pretty much, it would remove like dirt or whatever's on her skin. It'll just barely stick on, but it's going to start peeling off like right away. So
Then
you
it
really
just comes
can't.
right off.
Really
He
can't
also didn't
reuse
use
it.
any sort of adhesive on me because this is just a quick little
Demonstration. But I have waterproof adhesive that I would like lightly mist on the area that I'm taping up to kind of make it
So-
waterproof, so it'd stick on the
No
body.
redness, no nothing. It's just tape.
So all of your outfits are one-time outfits.
Pretty much, yes.
Yes, we are working on finding a
Fashion designer who can actually make us like these style outfits on a nude fabric that we can wear, or the model can wear over and over again, or we can sell online, or, you know, whatnot. But
it's in the works. We're in the middle of doing a lot of things.
Well, great job. Very, very creative, very inventive.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
You've not encountered anybody who has an allergy to tape adhesive?
We had one model out of pretty much all of them that we've had, but it was a very weird thing. Like she didn't even know about it. So we started putting the thing on her, and then pretty much she just started itching. She's like, wherever the tape was, it was itching.
As part of the questionnaire is asking, or not the questionnaire, but the form that we have them sign before we even start anything. It asks if you're allergic to latex or anything like that, because electrical tape is latex based. So we do have to ask that question. And if you are, then we have alternatives to that. Or we just recommend not getting taped. So that is something that we do ask ahead of time. And if they don't know, then we try just a little piece like on their arm or something to try it out first, just to verify and make sure that like they're not going to break out in hives or have a really bad reaction.
Yeah. We only really had like one model actually be allergic to it.
Yeah, it was a couple of years ago. So.
But.
Dog.
No, we don't.
I've had a couple, like I do the medical taping. You see that, like for the athletes, they hold their shoulders or whatever. And usually I just cut a little piece and have them put on their belly while I'm talking to them. If they don't break out in 15 minutes, they're good.
Yeah.
No. And there's some,
and that's what happens at events that we do go to, because a lot of couples or people be like, oh, how does it feel? And they ask us, you know, pretty much all the questions you guys are asking us. And that's the way we can just stick a piece of tape on real quick and be like, okay, cool. Like, let us know how it feels. And they're like, oh yeah, no, we don't feel anything. We're like, all right, cool. Then you're pretty much good to go.
The other question that I didn't think about until just now is when he makes a full outfit, he makes a little panty pad so that you're not taped shut for hours and can't use the bathroom. You can use the bathroom.
Yes, it's like a one piece where
it's like a bodysuit where you just peel it to the side.
Yeah.
So we didn't. Oh, it's made on this one.
Yeah. So this one right here is, I made a panty pad pretty much for her. So it's pretty much just like a thong, or, you know, a panty that I'd have a piece of fabric that's cut in the same shape as that. And then I cover the fabric with the actual tape on the outside of it. And then they would just put it up there like a normal, you know, piece of underwear. And then I would create the outfit from that panty pad. So then I would start this line right here, then start that line, and then kind of start this line and start that line and start that line. And so the whole outfit pretty much gets created from this area. And then from, you know, after the nipples or boobs are covered. And then pretty much you just kind of create the outfit from everything else after they're both covered. And it's really kind of quick and simple. They just stick it up there real quick. Same thing with that area. Just kind of stick it on there real quick and then you're good to go. But yes.
Sorry, I realized that I didn't answer that to talk about it.
I want to
So-
thank you. I want to thank you both. And real quick, to let you know, guys know, at 5 till 6, we were having technical issues, and like, okay, what do we do now? And between
Because
yeah.
what we see is not what you guys see. So we see a very pixelated mess. We
Like on
don't
our- on our
actually see anything.
Camera. So it looks like horrible, like on our little screen thing. So we didn't know if you guys can actually see
We
any
were
of the
worried.
outfits or anything that we were doing. Like, oh, this is gonna be a disaster.
That came through very well.
Okay, good.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
Yeah. Bree called me at 5 till, and I called Eric. I said, okay, we may be having a technical issue, but thanks for sticking with us and not
Yeah.
you know, not jumping. And again, I'm proud to be have seen you guys do this in the past, and look forward to future work with you guys. And
Oh, yeah.
really, I would like to do this too, and put this out to the members. Would this be even if it's not on a person, because you do other work, obviously.
Yeah, canvases and
right
backdrops and stuff.
Yeah, potential class for the gallery in the future, and come in and see that, and see if we could create a class around this, because it's just a different art form, just like we have our art forms, and this is something that's brand new, you know, but to us.
Yeah, no, I could totally teach a class on, they have a model and then they can actually either do it on a mannequin or do it on a bunch of models come in or whatever, or we can do it even on like a canvases, like I showed you that blue one down there, and I've done a bunch of other ones for other companies. And so we could even do it on like, you know, a wall piece or something, like a huge mosaic wall piece or something like that, or, you know, kind of whatever you guys want. Because we've even taped up and did like designs on exotic supercars and, you know, whatever. Pretty much whatever the client wants.
Do you have the wall? Do you have that 7-foot wall? The picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, she's got
This is fantastic, guys. This is fantastic.
So yeah, I got paid by a club here in Vegas to do a huge 7-foot long wall piece. And let me see if I can get the video.
It came out better on the computer there. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a huge 7-foot tall. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing.
Good. Right there.
All right, perfect. So yeah, it's a little video of it. So it's a piece of metal. Those are all different pieces of metal. And then we kind of detailed the metal, and then I created the whole rest of it with this tape. So it's kind of like a spiraling vortex that I just created out of one piece at a time with all these different pieces of tape. And then I put little diamonds and studs. I don't know, you really can't see it on the video, but on some of the pieces, to accent it, I put little diamonds and studs on it, just so it kind of pops out when anyone's looking at it, or the light shining on it.
Oh, incredible.
Is that a permanent installation, or was that a
Yeah,
temporary?
that's a permanent one.
Where is it
the
at
tape
again?
will never come off unless someone actually hand peels it off. So, and then there's ways that you can lock it in, like with some acrylic. You can pour acrylic over top of it to actually, like, you know, cement it on there, or, you know, it's pretty much just like doing another painting. It's just, you know, a different style of art with it.
And where is this particular one?
It's at a club. I forgot what the name of the club
okay.
is. Yeah, it's behind the bar.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so they have this huge painting I did behind the bar. And then let's see this one. So this is another painting I did for one of my buddies. He's a DJ. So that's all made out of tape. So actually I hand carved the whole board out of wood, and then I hand sanded it and then painted it black. And then I designed these pretty much DJ or, you know, music notes. You know, that's what you'd see, like the little, as like a song's playing, you'd see like the music kind of, you know, going up and down on his board, his DJ equipment. So I kind of just recreated it in different colors and whatnot. And then I put LED lighting behind the back of it so it'd pop out and kind of just shine behind the board. I don't know. He loved it before his birthday.
That's really wonderful.
And then that's just another picture of that.
You have that the other night? Did you have that at the open house a couple of weeks ago?
No, I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't have that. He has it on his wall in his house right now.
Okay, I'm thinking of something different.
Yeah, but yeah, so we could literally do any design, any type of theme that you can possibly think of with any color. But yep, so that's what we do.
Very nice.
We're over here taking off all of her tape.
We're going to get the Irish nachos after this.
I'm actually allergic to any of the tapes. Like when you go to the hospital, if they use regular tape, they have to use the paper tape.
Oh yeah.
So this looks like it's not sticking any harder than the paper tapes.
No, this is
it doesn't,
very
like,
yeah, like you can. It just kind of really easily just
it
pops
doesn't
right off.
it doesn't like leave any marks on my skin or
right.
But like moving around, she can wear this for hours and it's not going to come off unless you actually just peel it off real quick.
Well, anything stronger than the paper tape actually pulls my skin.
Yeah. So I'm actually allergic to Band-Aids. I can't use like Band-Aid branded Band-Aids, but I can wear this tape for hours on end. My record is 12.5 hours.
Wow.
Yes.
Must have been a warm day, otherwise you would have frozen by night.
We were actually working in an event and I got taped as a promo model, and then we got so busy because everyone loved everything so much that we taped for like 10 hours.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It was a really long day, but it was amazing. So
wonderful.
But it's really comfortable. The only like weird part is taking it off, but even that's kind of a puzzle, I guess. You get to like find the tape and take it off, but
yeah,
I love it. I think it's really fun.
Yeah, it is fun. It's fun to see it. Fun.
Yeah.
You know, you do a beautiful job of making the models look gorgeous. So that's nice.
And then I've even trained her how to tape up outfits. So when we do like events or we have a lot of models to do, then she will tackle her own model and design an outfit that the model chooses and stuff. So
yeah,
you kind of can do it a tag team it.
Good.
Makes it a lot faster.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you for the demo.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank
you both very much.
Very
Thank
nice.
you.
Very nice.
Well, is there anything else that you guys needed or wanted?
Not that I can think of. I mean, well, you're welcome to stay on. You're welcome to stay on. And
I have a question before you leave,
okay,
if you don't mind. So I do the newsletter for the club, and I took a few screen captures as you were showing things. Is it okay if I talk about you?
Yeah, totally. That's totally fine.
I took a screen capture of your business card, so I'll put that.
Yeah, and then if you guys have Instagram, you can see pretty much all my work and videos on Instagram.
Okay.
That's a little bit easier way. You can see more detailed pictures and stuff.
Okay. So Instagram just under Sinfull Vegas. So Sinfull.
It's Sinfull with 2 L's, and then there's a .designs.bodyart. And
okay,
that's
gotcha.
that you just search that. It should be the first thing that pops up on Instagram.
Yeah. All righty, thanks.
Can you repeat the name? Sinfull what?
Sinfull with 2 L's.
And
then you're gonna have a period, a dot, and then designs.bodyart.
Okay.
And then we have a website, but most of our pictures are on the Instagram page, not the website.
We're getting the website rebuilt.
Yeah, so we're adding more pictures on the website, but if you want to see pretty much all of them, it's on the Instagram itself.
Good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, if there's no more questions, I'm gonna help Bree get out of her outfit. And then I'm gonna take her to dinner.
There you go. Great idea.
Thank
Like
you
a
so
smart
thank-
man.
and thank you both. And I'll be talking to you.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you very much.
All right.
All right. I'll see you
Bye.
guys later.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
The questions, everybody.
Well, thank you, John. That was kind of fascinating.
I'm
Was.
glad I wanted to do that before with them, like last year even, and then everything hit and no one was doing anything. And so, but anyhow, I think Kevin is going to possibly be our next month with his sculpting and show how he can some of the things he creates. And then Eric's going to work on taking paint off his hands. That'll be May. I think it's
Where
gonna
did
take-
everybody go? Did we lose everybody or what?
No, I think you need to make sure you have a gallery view.
What?
Make sure you're in gallery view on your
There's
camera.
a couple people that that logged off at the end.
Oh, hey, John Whalen?
Yes.
So I had I don't know where my head was. So did you say you already had next month's? I could put it in the newsletter?
Keith, as long as Keith is saying yes, or Kevin, are you saying yes for next month?
Kevin who? What?
Wait a minute, you're on mute.
This is actually Stuart.
Stuart, but he said on here he's going by Kevin. So Stuart is saying that he's willing to possibly do April if that's still good.
Yeah.
What you gonna do, Stuart?
What do you want me to do?
Well, I don't know. What do you do?
So Stuart does all those marvelous sculptures.
Right. So I mean, can you do like talk a little bit about, have a quick little Mack head or something and throw some stuff on it or whatever you do? I mean, nothing detailed. Don't expect a full sculpture or anything, but just talk about maybe your tools and where you get your supplies and.
Kind of a general overview.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we can send that information, do a little bio for the brush strokes.
Yes. If I could have that, that would be awesome. By the 25th, John?
Is that possible, Stuart? By next week?
Yeah. And so we're talking about next month's meeting?
Yeah, next month's meeting, but can you have an overview and a little bit of a bio and stuff for by next Thursday to give to Pat so she can put in brush strokes?
Yeah, why don't you, my name's so hard, John. Why don't you just send it to you and you send it to me because you have me in your mail.
Okay, that'd be fine.
Because I have a long, difficult name.
So a bio and an overview by next Thursday?
Yeah, so this is just going to be a little blurb. So don't go into a lot of detail, just like your name and, what you're going to do, the tools and just quickie little stuff. And, don't let it worry you or hassle you or anything. Just a quickie.
Okay.
Thank you for volunteering for that, Stuart.
And you said that's the 25th?
Yes. And the meeting will be April 15th then. Mr. Church putting stuff in a month ahead of time, so let members know what's coming up for the membership meeting.
Right. So also I'm leaving town on the 28th. So if everybody's on here, anything that you have, as soon as you can get it to me, even better.
So the meeting you want me in is the 25th, right?
Well, yeah, before 25th or before.
But the actual meeting is the 25th?
The actual meeting is April 15th. April 15th. This is she has to get it in a month ahead of time so she can put the information out there to let members know what's coming up.
Okay, I'm just making notes of all this.
Yeah. No, just before the 25th, send John a little piece of paper with your full name and a quick description, a paragraph of what you're going to do. That's all.
And John, what's your email address, if you don't mind?
John Whalen Images.
John Whalen Images
at yahoo.com.
Do you mind if I put that in the chat just to check my spelling?
That's fine. One second. I'm going to do that right now.
Is that correct?
You need two put the H's in there. Put the H in there. It's JOHN.
Go ahead and
W8.
type back into the chat and I'll just copy it.
Okay, I'll do that right now. It sounds like a submarine in the background.
That's an old metal chair. Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
Okay. Well, that's all I have for this evening, folks. I don't know if there's anything else we need to do as far as the member meeting.
Did anybody bring refreshments?
Earlier.
Yeah.
Earlier.
It's just hard to share.
Anybody got a current project they want to show off?
Current project?
Yeah, anybody got some work they want to show off? No?
No.
No, being shy. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you all for coming. And as Porky Pig says, but that's all, folks.
Okay.
Thank you, John.
Bye.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was interesting.
It was very.
Thank you.
Like this.
Can the grant committee stay on here for half a second?
Okay.
Who is that?
It's Susan, Carol, because George is not here, myself, and who else is it?
Oh.
Dottie.
Dottie.
All righty.
Yeah.
Bye.
Just for a minute.
I think Eric has to stay too because.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you all again. I'll see you later.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
John.
Did you want me to stay on the grant thing?
That's up to you. You're the
If
one
you
to
want.
send the suggestion list, so that would be good. Yeah. Okay, so, John, are you staying too?
I can. I mean, I was getting ready to clock on. It doesn't matter either way. I can stay. I'll
Okay.
stay on. I'll stay on. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, you don't need to. I'm just, because you're still there. That's why I was asking. You don't need to. We have the committee is already formed. Okay. Okay. You guys, thanks. On the email that Delia sent me and I sent out to you guys, it had a suggestion of stuff, and I really love the way she broke it down. So the wording to tell us how we can word in order to fix the things. So if everybody could just pick a 1, 2, 3 choice in order, so we can have a place to start on what we need to start with. What each person thinks is the most important for us to get going with first, or second, or third. And then we will take all of everybody's and compare them and see what ones we came up with to do first. Because we all know that the kitchen is a big mess, and it's electrical hazard and it's a water hazard, and that's, so we know that. But there's other things that we needed too, including we wanted to do the media thing, but I don't know, that falls in under the categories too, right, Delia?
Probably under marketing.
Okay, so there's other things. So if we can each pick like 3 things in the order of importance that we think they are, and then compare them, and then we'll come up with where we start and where we go from there, so that we're not won't be sitting talking about this in 3 months from now, still not having made a move on anything. Because it's easy to do, because I'm so tied up with things right now that you know, it keeps coming to my head, but I can't stop doing my customers. I need my customers. I need to get paid. So if we can, would that be possible for everybody?
Yeah. When are we going to meet? Did we come up with a time?
Nobody said anything, and I wish we would, because and I don't care where we meet, because my calendar is, let this thing get off my phone. is starting to get filled up. So,
What
like-
about tomorrow at the gallery?
I can come to the gallery tomorrow, but I have to go to, I have a thing at 10 o'clock first, around 10.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure how long that'll be.
Well, maybe the afternoon?
Okay. Can everybody come? Dottie,
I can, yeah.
Carol,
Yeah, I think I can make it.
Julia, do you want to be in on this?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Eric,
Okay, then how about noon? Yeah, noon at the gallery and we come
Okay.
with what we think is important.
yeah, just from that list, and then we can go over that whole list because maybe we're not thinking of everything that's on there in the same vein, the same line,
Mhm.
of what it means. So maybe we can do that, but have an idea of what we think we should start with first. And I had another suggestion. You know, when I watched that video of that live, Facebook Live, that thing we were standing in front of is ours. It belongs to the gallery. It doesn't belong to the city. We
Mhm.
need to paint our logo on there because nobody knew that was city lights if they weren't. We should have our logo behind us on everything we do so people see city lights all the time whenever we're doing something, no matter what it's for.
Like on a banner or like one of those vertical banners?
I thought it would be better just to, bunch of
Paint it
artists,
right on there?
paint it
Yeah.
right on there. Why spend the money for a banner?
But you don't do the awards in front of that all the time.
It doesn't matter. That's a waste of space and it should have something that says city lights.
Oh.
Plastered on
Yeah.
it. Period.
Yep.
But I thought of it when I watched the Facebook Live. That is a perfect place for us to have city lights because they can't say we can't paint on there or do whatever else on, whatever you want to do on it, you can do it. But we should have something there. Something
Are you
nice.
talking about on the storage unit?
Yes,
Oh,
what we were
okay.
standing in front of. Yeah. Yeah.
Good idea. Good
Yeah.
idea.
And I don't think that we need to spend money for it because all you gotta, stencil it out and
Paint
know,
it. Yeah.
then everybody do it as a project. Everybody come and paint a line or, something. I'm just thinking of something fun that the people can do, but something, it needs it because that should have something. That was such a blah when I was looking at the whole thing. I mean, I was blah with my black and tan, and then I'm looking at this wall and I'm going, ugh, when I saw the thing. But as just a thought that went through my head anyhow, that had nothing to do with the grant committee. It was just something that went through my head. So anyhow, okay, so Friday at noon. And Eric, if you have any thoughts on this stuff, you can jump in there too. He's probably not even on,
Yeah.
probably hiding someplace right now. Okay, so I'll put it on here so I'll remember to come after I get done there. So I don't know how long it's going to take for me with this person because it's I have to go to their house. But I should be there. And if I think I'm not going to be able to, I will know ahead of time and I will text somebody. Okay, so then you guys I'll be there. It won't be long. I'll be there. And I'll know ahead of time. So co-op at noon, gallery at noon. Gallery at noon. Okay, got it. All right, that was all I had, you guys. So unless somebody else has something they want to say, I ain't got nothing else to say.
Well, we can say it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is tomorrow's Friday?
Tomorrow's
Oh, yeah,
Friday.
tomorrow at
Yes.
noon. Oh my God, I tried to log on to this thing and I guess it was Wednesday. I thought it was Thursday. So I'm kind of screwed
Your
up.
day off.
Yeah, I tried to get John, then I tried to get Eric, and Eric told me it's on Thursday, and he said, well, it's only.
That's usually my thing of doing it. That's the way I do it.
Yeah. So anyhow, all right, you guys, thank you so much, and
All right.
talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.